I always doubt myself and say, there's no way this can happen for me. I see other people doing it, but it's always something about my journey that I'm always thinking, nah, that's not gonna happen for me. But why not? Why not? And that reassurance of this did happen to me, it's just like it was mind blowing to me, because I never just in my wildest thought would I have thought, somebody's gonna give me this money to renovate. Never would I have thought. Oh my God,
you did something really special for your tenants during Christmas.
Yes. So I give my tenants free rent for Christmas, just because it's a blessing. One, they love me, they stay. I'm very good to them, but for Christmas, it's free rent. Just because I just feel so blessed. For this to happen. There's no way. I had to just. It's just gratitude. Thank them for hanging in there with me. Because it's one thing to fix this house up. It's another thing. Oh my God, I got tenants that actually want to rent my house. I put all of my hard work. I know what it is. I've done everything in that bathroom. I've cleaned it myself. I have snaked the drain. But somebody wants to rent from me. Like, it's just me showing my gratitude to them, that I appreciate them. I really appreciate them. So yes, that's what I do.
And I thought it was super smart. It was social impact, but it was financial impact. Hey, if you do this, sign a 3-year lease.
Oh yes.
Well, I thought that was brilliant.
Oh,
right?
Definitely. I have really good tenants. So free rent for Christmas, let's sign another 3 years. They're like, what? Free rent? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I got tenants that been with me for so long, because I'm continuously giving back. And not only that, I'm improving their home. I'm doing different things to make them feel comfortable and make them happy about living there. And I'm able to do this. Guess what? Because grant is funding a lot of these projects. So now I have funds allocated to being able to do more that I couldn't do in the beginning. Like, I'm to the point in the beginning, we're going to rehab up to a certain point of what we can afford. I've seen that we've done used windows. We scrapping Facebook Marketplace, trying to find doors. It's just so many different things that we've done to save money. But to know that we have those funds available and now we can breathe, okay? Because it's all about freeing up that mental space and understanding that now things are different.
Now things are different. And that's what we want. And that's what we want everybody to, think. Now things are different.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that you were so authentic with the emotion and, some of the pressure points that I think every investor deals with, especially in the beginning. And I think as you grow, there are different things, but there's that point when those Section 8 checks start coming, or cash tenants, or VA tenants, or domestic violence tenants, whoever you decide to serve, that thing starts hitting every week. You be like, wait a minute.
That extra, those extra funds, like when it hits and when it does the next month and the next month and the next, that's a different feeling.
That's a different feeling. Somebody said, Bruce said, is it for land? Yeah, we said it's definitely for land. You can do it, you get $100,000 for your land as well. Somebody asked, you got to keep the units empty until they start dispersing, right?
Yes. Then you're building out for the tenant. When they start dispersing, hopefully if you started your renovation, you want to wait on those funds, because now you can go and you can get better carpet. You can tile the floors. You're tiling your bathroom now. You're getting a new roof. You're doing the vegetation around the yard. I wanted a concrete driveway. I have gravel. Now I can do my concrete driveways, things like that, that when you're trying to use your own funding, you're not thinking about tiling the kitchen floors. You're not thinking about the bathroom.
You want that pillow stick, bro.
The linoleum is all you doing, okay? They better be glad they getting some $25 handles, okay?
Listen, you're not even pulling the tile out of it. They got that old tile in the bathroom. You like, glaze that bad boy.
It's a pillow stick. But just even to understand that after you're done doing this, the value of your home is going to go up, because now you're able to do the renovations that you need to do to get that value in your home. And that's what it's all about. It's increasing that value. The more you put into the home, the more you're going to increase that value. So when you're getting your appraisals, when you're getting those, that value is there because you're showing value. You're showing value in your fixtures. You're showing value in your appliances. You know, you have tile on the floors in the bathrooms. That is adding so much value. So imagine going to sell that home. Okay, you thought you'll be able to sell it when you did the minor renovations, but then you're getting that grant, so you can do those extra renovations, and then you're bringing that value all the way up. So when you sell, guess what you're doing now? Now you get another check. Okay, now you into the real. Okay,
if you decide to sell,
yes,
you might say, now I was able to get, you know, rental income here is $1,300, but because I got chandeliers in this bad boy, and we on Joy in Greenville, but I got this bad boy looking like Parade of Homes in Bloomfield. Give me $1,500 a month, and guess what? You'll probably get it.
Yes,
because you're earning equity. So don't forget, you can refi. Yes. That's the other thing. I told some of my investors, I don't care if you got a refi to pay Shatava this $3,600. You best find that money.
Do that.
Because what you're not gonna do is sleep on this $100,000 and tell me I'm gonna wait till next month and see what happened. No, we fence to figure it out.
Yes.
Because I'm going in on the first batch. I'm going in on the week of March 3rd.
We going in.
Who else is ready to get a grant on the week of March 3rd? Because she put them in this week. Now, some of y'all might come next week. That's all right. That's all right. But I want to know who says I'm coming in March 3rd. Who's going in this batch that she's about to hit go on as soon as she meets with everyone? She still has meetings to do, and she's already started gathering some of your information.
Yes.
So who wants to go in the week of March 3rd? If that's you, put in the comments March 3rd. There's something about now. There's a book called The Power of Now.
Yes.
There's another book called Seize the Moment. There's a reason they talk like that, because when you learn how to seize the moment, I started seizing the moment, Shatava, in 2017, when everybody else, Sheila said, I'm in too. Robin says she in, absolutely. Everybody's talking about Bruce, I know that's right. They was talking about Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. My billionaire mentor, Shatava, was saying, buy Bitcoin, Jewel, buy it. $3,600. And I was like, Daddy said March 3rd, absolutely. And I was like, okay, I just started doing it. Everybody else is like, it's a scam. I don't know. I'm gonna wait. Yeah. Woo. Now look, Bitcoin is doggone hit 109,000, going to 7 figures, by the way. But no, you want to wait on the Pawpaw Patch with the normal people. Stop acting normal.
Yes.
You are not normal. You are a super producer. Start acting like a super producer. Think like a super producer. I got to figure it out. Super producers figure it out. That's the era that we're in now. I read this story about this company. This girl came in. She was so bad. They hired her for her skill set, but they end up firing 5 people because she came in with so many ideas, implementing and executing so many strategies. She was a super producer, fired the 5 normal people. The 5 normal people got fired. They were doing their job, but she came in, did her job and their job. And this is how we're going to have to think in 2025, because if you think you're just going to be able to keep being normal and whining and complaining and not figure out an answer